on our left side. They're sometimes called the blue ass because of their coloration, with a delicate black and white striping on the legs. This is a mare, stallion, and their daughter, quite endangered and declining rapidly, so we are delighted for any new additions. Sometimes when a country is at war, many of its animals become endangered due to habitat destruction from the warfare. Somalia wild ass. Also on the left-hand side are the animals that are the origin to the unicorn legend, the Arabian white oryx. Once hunted to the brink of extinction, in the 1960s there were only 9 animals left in the world herd. So when we opened the park in '72, we started with 6 of the remaining 9, and had more than 270 born right here. So we released them into the wild. We placed them into Oman, which is their native homeland in the Arabian Peninsula. They are under armed guard in the wild, and already on their 5th breeding generation. From the original 9 animals, there are more than 1,800 alive today. Arabian white oryx. Now get your cameras ready. I have a very special treat to show you. Coming up to the right-hand side of the train are the rhino maternity wards. You will forgive me if I pass the first one, because the second one has an 8-day-old baby rhino in it.
Oh, look at that.
Come on out from behind Mama now. Come on.
Is it named yet?
Yeah, her name is Chichitsu. Pronounced like a sneeze. 3 syllables. Oh, it means whatever. Come on, Mom, move. We can't see. Move. The one down on the ground. Mother rhinos carry their babies for 16 to 17 months. And they nurse them about 2 years. Oh, baby's gonna lay down behind Mom. Rats. Fred, can you move Mother Rhino out of the way? Throw the apples back. Throw the apples behind her. I know you can't see the baby either. It's too close to you. Jamia! 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 She knows her name. Jamia! Jamia! She's not going to move as long as we got apples there. No.
This one over here.
Mom Rhino's not going to move as long as they've got apples there. But we'll wait a minute and see if we can get a little better view of the baby. You people in the back row, if you see another train coming up, will you tell us to move?
They probably got a good sense of smell.
And hearing as well. Well, that might hurt. I really want to show you the baby because she looks so tiny compared to Mom.
Oh, beautiful.
She looks so small compared to Mom, but when she was born 8 days ago, she weighed in at 176 pounds. And of course, by now she's gained some weight. In the first year of life, a baby rhino's weight gain averages out to about 100 pounds a month. Sometimes in the first day, in the first 24 hours, they can gain as much as a pound an hour. Then it kind of averages out to about 100 pounds a month. Baby rhinos gain weight so quickly because their mother's milk is high in fat. And baby rhinos consume up to 5 gallons of mom's milk a day.
Are the eyes open?
Yeah, even the mom has little beady eyes. They got little beady eyes. They don't see too well. Oh, she's so cute. Have you ever seen anything so cute in all your life? Now here at the Wild Animal Park, we do have the private yard for rhino moms. This is because we like to mimic their wild habitat. In the wild, a rhino mom-to-be will start separating herself from the rest of the group. When I saw the photo caravan truck pulling up there with their bucket full of apples, I had to race up and show you. Oh, look at the other trains right behind us. You people in the back row didn't say anything. You did? Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. Did you holler at me? Well, they don't get to see the baby now. You snooze, you lose.
Yeah.
I'd say we get to see that baby rhino about maybe 40% of the time. Much more likely, of course, if you go morning and evening. We'll have to speed up a little and get out of their way now since they have no baby rhino to look at. We have some sheep coming up below us in the foreground. There's several sheep gathered in the shade of a tree, and then as we pull forward, you'll see some more in the immediate foreground. These sheep are called Armenian Mouflon. They probably don't really look like sheep to you. They don't have the thick wool that you expect sheep to have. They've never been domesticated, and wild sheep have short hair. Armenian Mouflon. Sheep and goats prefer the rocky areas, as you can see. Coming up to the right-hand side of the train, you'll see some more of the sheep at the front food bin, and then two taller animals. Oh, no, I guess there's a couple of them here. They have black and white ankles. These are Nilgai antelope from India. Females are tan, males are blue. These are all tan females. We've got some blue males coming up. Except during actual breeding time, males and females don't really associate with each other much. They form a female herd and a male herd. Nilgai. The fuzzy orange deer are Bhattachinga deer from India. Also known as Indian swamp deer, they do prefer the wet, muddy areas. And the two animals on the run are the black buck antelope. Female is light tan. She gets her name from the black buck. The buck is black, or at least dark brown with the horns. There's only one male black buck in this area, and actually a whole herd of the tan females. Each male black buck stays within the boundary of his own particular territory, and defends the borderline from other males. There are several male black buck territories within this one enclosure. Each male ends up spending a lot of his time alone. He is forced simply to wait. It is up to the female black buck to travel between the different male territories, choosing the male they wish to breed with. And the females all travel together as a herd. So you have the whole herd of females here, and they just sit and wait for the female that chose that particular male. After she's done mating, they move on to the next territory for the next female's choice. Black buck antelope. In the foreground, these are the blue nilgai. We saw the tan females. These are the blue males, keeping to themselves except during actual breeding time. Nilgai. There's some elk down in the pond, and there's a beautiful elk with a nice set of antlers just this side of the pond, almost to the bottom of the hill by the big log-shaped feeding trough. These elk are from Russia. They're slightly smaller than American elk. They're called Altai-Waipitti from the Altai Mountains in southwestern Siberia. Altai-Waipitti, or Russian elk. The huge cattle are Indian gaur. They're an endangered species of wild cattle. Full size, they're 6 to 7 feet at the shoulder and more than 2,000 pounds. Indian gaur. Okay, we're leaving the Asian animals behind now and entering East Africa. This is that largest habitat, now on our right-hand side. The herd of animals on the crest of the hill are Kenya impala. Impala are known for their speed and agility. They can jump 10 feet high and 30 feet long in one leap. Top speed is 40 to 50 miles an hour. And the babies are born precocious, that is, well developed at birth. Within just 30 minutes after birth, the babies can run faster than any human being. Kenya impala. In the foreground, a little gazelle kind of by himself. That's a Thompson's gazelle. And also in the foreground, you may recognize the wildebeest. Gray animals with a long black nose. They have 3 tan youngsters with them. Wildebeest literally means wild animal. Wild means wild, beast means animal, so wildebeest means wild animal. Appropriately named because they are a very common animal in the wild. Numbers of the wildebeest will never be what they once were, but still are at a high point, about 2 million animals. That's good news for our endangered species friends that live in the wild, because the wildebeest are a key ingredient in the food chain. On the left side of the train are some desert dwellers on our left-hand side. I'm kind of skipping over these white animals for a moment. If you look forward of the train, at the top of the hill, there's some camels.